What's up, everybody? I am Josh Berry.
I am Chris Pico.
And welcome to another episode of
TOASTY!
Today we're going to cover a few new movie trailers, a couple video game things.
It's happening.
It's gonna happen, so won't you just sit here and wait for it?
Magic.
Alright, so one of the new things that's popped up on the web is the new Mad Max movie that is coming out.
2015?
Yeah, early 15, I would assume.
Fury Road. I think it's coming out in February.
Yeah. And I kind of thought this would happen with the game. I mean, they've been pushing, kind of advertising the video game as soon as Xbox One was talked about.
Yeah.
So I kind of thought there would probably be some movie coming along with it.
The thing is, it's like this movie's been in the making for like the last 10, 15 years.
Uh-huh.
And it's just like every time they think they're going to start filming it, something would happen and like the funding would fall out, or, you know, the person they wanted to cast wasn't interested anymore because it was taking too long to get going and all that. And then, like, I remember just kind of like out of nowhere, they're like, oh, by the way, we're filming this new Mad Max movie and Charlize Theron's going to be in it.
Yeah.
Which I think is kind of an amazing...
Yeah, I like her. She's
Yeah.
one of my favorite
last
actresses.
person I'd expect to see in a movie like
Yeah.
this, where it's basically not all... Where, like, she's always about performance, you know,
Yeah.
since she won that Oscar. So I was kind of like, this does not depend on performance. This is basically just a non-stop action movie,
Yeah.
just like, you know, most of the other ones. Because the trailer makes it look like it's going to be like one long car chase,
Yeah.
which I'm okay with.
Yeah, out in
As
the
long
middle
as
of the
it's cool.
desert. Explosion in the car.
Because George Miller's come back to make this one. He made all the other ones. It makes me laugh in the trailer, though, when, like, the creator of the Mad Max trilogy, well, you're watching a trailer for Part 4, so therefore it's not a trilogy anymore.
Yeah.
But the biggest thing is that they recast Mel Gibson as Mad Max, and it is now Tom Hardy, the man who would be Bane.
Which I'm okay with. I like Tom.
He
does-
adopted a
does
pretty
good stuff.
awesome Australian accent in that
Yeah.
trailer, so I'm cool with him.
Yeah, he's done some good stuff. And I've always liked Charisse too, because I mean, I've seen her be funny, I've seen her be serious. I think she's a good actress, and I think I'd like to see her. Kind of maybe this is like a challenge for her. It's like, let's get some gunfights. Let's shave my head and let's.
I'll put Motorola across my face and
try to pull
have
out
a
some
robot
Demi
arm.
Moore magic.
Yeah,
Be a badass chick.
didn't really work for Aeon Flux, so why not do this?
She looked good.
She looked fantastic. The hair was rocking and doing the splits over bladed grass and all that. It was. Yeah. I sat with my legs crossed in the theater that day.
It was interesting. But this could be really good. I mean, the post-apocalyptic Hollywood's kind of disappeared.
Yeah.
It was real hot there for 5 or 6 years. And a lot of good movies. I'm a post-apocalyptic video game and movie person. I like that idea. I like when a creative writer can come up with something maybe you didn't think about when shit hits the fan.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So yeah, I think it'll be good for them. I mean, they're going to come out and I haven't heard any other movies along that genre that are going to be coming out this next year or so. So maybe
And if they do, it usually has zombies in it.
Yeah.
Which is getting old.
Yeah, it is.
The trailer looks pretty rad. Everything about it, the action looks pretty cool. The characters look pretty cool. I like who they cast in it. Nicholas Holt's in it. The guy who plays Beast in the new X-Men movies he's in it. And the girl from Transformers 3 that replaced Megan Fox is in it for some reason. But I'll definitely be there opening night.
Yeah, I think it'll be from the trailer too. It looks like if they use the 3D properly, it could be pretty cool 3D film too.
Especially if you got cars flipping in your face.
Yeah, cars flipping, bodies flying. I mean, the trailer was basically a short. It's almost like, hey, are you a man? Yeah.
You like action?
Yeah.
Check this out.
It's just.
Back in the day when anime was popular, like late 80s, early 90s, I would say.
Yeah.
Me and him were both pretty well into it. I didn't know him back then, but he's told me stories of how he used to watch anime, and I did too. What were the ones that you used to?
Of course, Akira.
Yeah, that was the one that got me into it. I remember seeing that at the video store, the box. I was just like, I like animation. I like cartoons. That looks interesting. And then watching it going, I have never seen anything like this in my life ever.
Yeah.
I want more.
Silent lucidity.
I really liked later in time Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah.
Cowboy Bebop, if that's anime.
It is. Oh yeah, that is.
I mean,
I never got into that.
Yeah, it was cool. Cowboy Bebop was cool. Full Metal Alchemist, a lot of stuff later in time when I started experimenting with weed and I would just watch anything interesting. Especially Adult Swim. Adult Swim, we used to roll them out and was like really good. But yeah, last 10 years, 12 years, I don't know.
Yeah.
Anything.
I used to watch a lot of it because I worked at a video store, and when I was working there was when I really got heavily into it, and I convinced my boss to buy like a bunch of anime movies, and there were the ones that I really liked, like Street Fighter 2, the animated film, Vampire Hunter D,
I've seen that.
Gogol 13, the professional, Fist of the North Star. They already had Akira because the place I ended up working was the place I rented Akira from to begin with.
Nice.
What else we got? Doomed Megapolis, Wicked City, Demon City Shinjuku. They bought a couple of the Ranma films. And I used to watch all that kind of shit. I basically, like, it was... When I got into it was like the early 90s when it was starting to... I think Fist of the North Star had just come out on video over here. And every time a new release came out, it was like an epic event. Yeah, I used to watch it a lot back then, and then like slowly the shit started to trickle in, and it was just like everyone, it got oversaturated, and like everything was sexy witches and demon rape.
Yeah.
And I just kind of went, like, demon rape, like, Ratsukadoji. I have a story about this. I will not tell you now. Save it for later. But it is epically funny. And I just kind of lost interest. I don't know about you, but...
Yeah, I was to a point where I watched a lot. Stuff I didn't even know the name of it. I would just watch. I had a friend who was really into it, so he had a bunch of stuff. Or we'd catch, like, on TV, like, late night, where they just run for hours, just run stuff. And I don't know the name of it, or I just watched it because I thought I was trying to stay interested in it, but...
it was new and different and cool.
Yeah.
I mean, they have a different sensibility than us, so, like, their animation is completely different from what we consider animation.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when you think of American animation, what's the first thing that comes to mind? It's like Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah, this ain't Disney.
No, and that's what I thought was
There's
cool.
Spider-Women with fanged mouth vaginas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was... I thought it was really cool, and then it started to kind of get out there.
Because, like, you know, the Japanese, they have a different sensibility. It's just, like, so far I couldn't understand what they were trying to do.
They weren't aiming for...
No.
us to
Yeah,
watch
we were
it
not their
ever.
audience.
Yeah.
And I'd be watching, I'd be like, I am confused.
Yeah.
I think the one that really turned me off on anime altogether was after the Hiratsuka Doji debacle. A friend tricked me into watching La Blue Girl, which was quite possibly one of the nastiest things I've ever seen, where, like, the sexy witches that use sex magic, and one girl, in order to defeat another witch, has to turn her uterus inside out and fuck this other witch with it to take her powers away. And I was just like, this is not entertaining.
Yeah,
this is borderline, like, I need to take a shower.
Yeah.
And, like, I think that feeling kind of stuck with me, and I never really got back. I mean, I've watched a movie of it, you know, once in a while, but I never really got back into it.
No,
I think Tenchi was the Tenchi or Tekkon Kinkreep here is the last thing I remember watching and liking.
Yeah.
And Ninja Scroll's pretty awesome too.
There's some new stuff that's coming up that I'm interested in.
Well, that's the challenge that we're setting for ourselves here. Is since we're both considered lapsed anime fans, we figured that we go and watch some of these newer ones that are popular now and give a review of what we think of modern day anime, since none of us have watched anything even remotely new in the last 10 years, maybe.
Yeah.
So there is Attack on Titan, obviously. That's like the most popular one out there right now.
Yeah.
There's Sword Art Online. We're talking about watching Fate Zero, and the Netflix exclusive one. It's what is it called? Knights of Sidonia.
It's pretty cool that Netflix has gotten their own.
That is pretty cool. I don't know if they had it made for them or they just bought the rights to broadcast it exclusively.
Yeah.
Our challenge is we're going to watch a bunch of these newer anime and then report back to the audience of what we think of modern anime versus classic anime. Or like these beauties right here.
Mm-hmm.
If you haven't seen Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust, you need to do that right now.
And if there's anything that any anime or whatever we didn't mention that you guys like or you think we should check out,
Since we know nothing about
yeah,
it.
we really don't know. We're trying to get back into it. Let us know. You know where to let us know.
Okay, so last time I did a good game that nobody knew about, and today I'm going to talk about a bad game that everybody knows about. That is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters. I used to have the Super Nintendo version of this back in the day, and it was like Street Fighter with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle characters. Okay? Never had the Genesis version. Well, apparently this is completely different, and it is absolute shit. It is horrible.
So, do we want to show the people how bad this game is?
Yeah, let's. It is broken in every way, and I am not exaggerating. If you can't beat the first character that you are pitted against because they just will not let you stand up, no matter, I mean, you could have this set to very easy. You will get annihilated. The AI is super bad. It is super hard. The controls don't work. You can never pull off a special move when you want it. The graphics are horrible. The graphics are the blandest graphics I think I've ever seen for a fighting game. I mean, Eternal Champions looks better than this. And the sound is beyond, like, the music, it makes you want to, like pop your eardrums so you don't have to hear it anymore. There's nothing good I can honestly say about this game. Not at all. Nothing. Zero. Zip. Zilch.
Besides,
But it doesn't
Konami made it.
That's what gets me, is like Konami was like, yes,
yeah,
let's put this out for general consumption.
Yeah.
We're getting by on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles license alone. People won't know what hit them. $50, it's ours.
Yeah. Let's put some shit on our name.
Yeah, and there's characters in here I have never heard of. You can play as Leonardo, Michelangelo, Donatello, Raphael, Casey Jones, April O'Neil. Yes, she knows capoeira.
Yeah, please.
Ray Fillet.
Gargoyles! Psychics!
And there's Sisyphus.
Oh my god!
And that's it.
Wow.
Okay, so the
For a
roster,
fighting game, huh?
the roster's pretty light, but they make up for it by having dark versions of the characters.
You are tearing me apart, Lisa!
So you play like evil Michelangelo, or you can play against like evil Leonardo or evil April O'Neil. They're just darker colored, and it's like
That's what you call.
fuck this game, man.
That's what you call lazy.
Yeah, I mean I don't.
No bebop.
No, that's okay.
No.
I would have been happy with the bad guys that they made for friggin' Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2.
Go ninja, go, 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 go.
Shredder? Like there's no Shredder?
No Shredder, no
Splinter?
nothing. No, nada, nothing. What company developed this? I don't think it was Konami. Oh, okay, here's why. This was made during that age where if the game did not come from Japan, it was shit. American developers did not know what they were doing because the Japanese had been making these games since the beginning.
Yeah.
And American developers did not know what they were doing. This was made by Konami of America, whose headquarters is in Buffalo Grove. I've been there many, many times.
Yeah. Maybe we'll go there again here soon.
And I will tell them I want my money back.
Garbage day! Huh? No!
Alright, everybody, it's time for the wrap up.
We have our anime challenge that
Yes.
we're going to be covering for the next couple of episodes. And then there's that rad-ass Mad Max Fury Road trailer. Ropey jets of jism everywhere.
Yeah. Jism.
Sorry, cat.
Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to give us thumbs up.
We like thumbs ups.
We do like thumbs up. We'll take a thumbs down. At least you watched.
Let's get conversations going in them comment sections.
Yeah.
What anime do you think we need to be watching for this anime challenge?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely let us know.
Because
We're out of touch.
Yeah,
I mean,
we're like,
yeah.
it's like, what is this Wi-Fi you keep talking about? I
Yeah.
remember the 56K modems.
The dial up.
Like us on the Facebooks
Tweets.
and the Twitters, because we're awesome like that.
Yeah.
We have topics that we talk about on the Facebooks and the Twitters that we want you to talk to us about.
Yeah. Need more chatter in the outfield.
So until next time.
Yeah, until we meet again.